Hello, I'm your host Tim Ortiz, along with Michael Kidd and Luis Barrera, and welcome to The Force Choke. Three regular guys talking about all things Star Wars.
He's still holding on. Vader, okay, well, you're not going to join me, but let me help you off that little platform there, and you can go on your way.
Gosh.
No.
Well, what happened?
His next thing was then he told him that he was his father. He was still trying to reel him in. And it was only after that's when Luke decided to jump.
I'm saying he doesn't jump.
So we're theorizing something that didn't happen. It wasn't going to happen.
Exactly. That's
Okay, sure. Let's play with Candyland now. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying, and I think that's what Tim is saying.
No,
at that point, would Vader strike him down and just kill him?
Yes. He's going to do it to Ahsoka and Rebels, and he would have done it to anyone else.
No.
I don't know.
I
don't think so.
No.
No.
I
What?
Come on, dark side.
Yes.
I know.
He's
but-
dark side.
Okay, obviously I'm a flip flopper. Okay, let's
I'm not
put it
saying
out
you're
there.
flip flopping,
But I mean, he just has like several opportunities, and he just never did it to begin with. So I don't think he would ever.
He would. I don't think he would have done
I
it.
don't think
You think he would have?
I think he would have. I think he would have. And oddly enough, on this juncture,
I think if
I agree with Micah.
I think,
But y'all, I think y'all should continue that thought because we know what happened.
Because I don't mind hearing the debate on it. It's just in my eyes because Vader's kind of at that point.
Yeah.
It's like he had Luke in a corner. He's like, he's not going to jump. I mean, not to say he wasn't going to, but because obviously he did. But I don't think Luke. I don't think Vader expected him to jump. Like jump, you're going to fall to certain death kind of thing.
I mean,
So,
there was no way that
Luke doesn't jump.
There's no way
What
that
happens?
if Luke doesn't jump, there's no way he can fight back Vader because he has no weapon now.
No,
he's
exactly.
weaponless.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man,
all he
there's some
has-
sand behind you.
all he
Kick it in his face,
You should just carry like a little jar of sand.
like Indiana Jones.
Let's just say it's Mary. Let's just say it's fairy dust. What do you mean? You got it in my eyes, man. Clogging up the respirator.
My only weakness, sand.
But yeah, I mean, what he's saying, he's on the platform. He can't fight back. Luke can't fight back. Vader, he's not gonna just be like, "I tried,
Right.
peace," and walks away.
Well,
he's powerless. Like Luke is powerless. He can't do anything else at that moment if he doesn't jump off. Like he.
Well, that's what we're creating
Vader-
a scenario
Vader
where that's
wouldn't-
not an eligible possibility.
Unless Luke somehow had his lightsaber with him, like in his other hand, or was able to somehow get Vader's lightsaber in his hand. The only way Vader would make the decision to kill him, I think, would be if Luke sealed the deal by attacking him right after he told him that it was his father. Then I think Vader would have just. You're not going to join me.
So what we're saying, Tim,
No,
is
I don't.
the way that it played out is the way that it played out. Luke has no hand. He has no lightsaber.
Yes.
Vader has already turned off his lightsaber.
He did, yeah.
And he's talking to Luke.
Yeah, that's because that's an iconic scene. He's extending his hand out. He's
Like-
here's the olive branch, bro.
Yeah.
Come with me.
Now come to me.
And Luke says no.
Yeah.
No.
He has no more use for him.
Now,
at
if
that
Luke
point.
had the saber to cut off his
No,
head at that
we're saying no. He doesn't. He doesn't.
But see, even
Right.
then,
He would-
just to play with going down
He would
Crazy
let him-
Street for a
He
second.
would let him live. He'd probably hold him.
I
Put him in
think-
holding.
Even going down Crazy Street for a second, somehow Luke still has a saber.
What?
Luke tells him no, even after saying that. No, Vader's still gonna be effing around with him until he puts him down in another corner, rendering him defenseless. He can't do anything.
Here's your second
They
chance.
cut off his other hand.
What are you thinking?
I think because that's his son-in-law. He's like, well, he has some kind of power. So I think if he really wanted to kill him, he would want to fight him fair and actually duke it out and
But that's the
really do
thing.
some damage. But if he's just kind of there with no weapon, he's just no hand. I don't think he would do anything.
This makes Luke like a walking
But that's the,
So it's kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah, as long as
but this is what I'm saying is he already had his fair chance. He already failed. Luke already failed. Like Vader dispensed with, okay, let's play games. Bing, 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 bing. Damn, that feels like another opportunity for you to do that to me. But they're dueling. Luke had his opportunity. They were on both equal grounds. Shut the hell up, dude! Stop laughing.
I'm sorry. Go.
I feel like I'm gonna have to pay you money for that to never be released or something. But Luke. But Luke had his opportunity. They're on level ground. They're fighting. They're dueling. For some time, it wasn't just like being disarmed. They're fighting for a while. And so finally, when Luke gets disarmed, when Luke's backed in the corner, he already had his chance. Like, to me, and I don't know if this would be the best analogy, but to me, in a lot of things that I've seen, like the way the Jedi are made or the Sith are made, their fighting styles, their beliefs and everything, I feel like you can try to correlate that to the culture of the samurai. Yeah. And even then, in samurai, they can't accept defeat. Mm-hmm. So they would essentially try to kill themselves. And then they would finish it. I mean, you even see it in Last Samurai. I know that's probably not exactly a good indicator for the samurai culture or anything, but the guy, hits himself with the sword, and then it comes from behind and gets decapitated because they don't accept that defeat. Mm-hmm. Luke has already had his opportunity. Vader can strike him down again now without a saber, but he stops. He extends his hand out and says, "Hey, son, you are my son. I am your dad. Listen to me, and let's screw this. We'll fix you up. We'll take out this other douche that should have been dead a long time ago, and we'll take over the galaxy." Like, Luke is having everything handed to him now, and Luke still says no. Vader he's not going to waste time. He's going to see that as a weakness. Just how he destroyed everything of himself that was Anakin Skywalker, because Anakin Skywalker is dead. So he's going to think that his son is weak and not strong enough to be his partner in taking Palpatine.
What I want to hear from these guys
No, we can't hear what you want to hear. We're hearing what we want to say.
Yeah, and I want to hear what you have to say because I don't want to put words in your mouth, right?
But he won't. He has to.
I want to hear what your thoughts are on Luke's hanging there. If you were to write the script, Vader decides not to destroy Luke. Luke decides not to jump.
Okay.
How does that
end?
Scene end?
How does that scene end?
Yes. How does that scene end?
Leia jumps in and goes, "I'll join you." I'm just kidding.
Twist ending. Vader killed himself.
Well, it would be...
I guess that's the point I was getting at. So how would that happen?
Well, it would make Luke seem like a coward not to jump and risk his life to get out of there. I wouldn't like to write that in, but I would have to. If we're not letting him jump off, then that's going to have to happen. Mm-hmm. So if he's already looking like a coward, he wouldn't fight back after that.
Like, would Vader bring troopers in and say, "Get him off of there," and put him in a holding tank, or?
Because Luke at this point doesn't know how to. Does he ever use a force push or anything? He doesn't do it. He did the force kick, right? But that was in the next movie.
That was in the next one. Yeah.
If he was to threaten Luke and go and get Leia, I'd wonder if he would have joined, then and there,
No, you would write. So you would write in him saying you have a sister.
But that's the thing, is because Vader didn't know either.
Yeah, he didn't know.
Luke didn't know, neither did Vader.
I wish he would have known. Maybe I would have done that. Maybe he would
you have joined Vader at that point?
Heck yeah!
Wow!
Well, let's do this though. If Vader just came up to you and said, "You want to join the dark side anyway?" What are you gonna say? Heck yeah!
Bow down like that little girl.
Yeah, dude. Oh, I love that. She kneels down accept me, Lord Vader.
I can't go to the dark side, but we have cookies. Okay.
Cookies or cake? What kind of cake?
Yes.
We're back in.
Carrot cake. Huh? Yeah.
You're saying Vader would kill him.
I think he would strike him down because then it would show that.
I think the next strike would be cutting off another limb.
And giving another ultimatum?
Yes.
Maybe.
No.
Ouch!
He's already given him enough. He's
What
already let.
now?
That's brutal.
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna keep on cutting limbs off until you got nothing left, or until you
Anakin
join
suffered
me.
a lot, man.
Yeah, true.
Way more than anybody else in the freaking.
that we know.
But that
Except for
starts to
Grievous,
take
man.
away.
Grievous
Yeah,
went through a
that's
lot of
true.
shit.
Yeah.
But that starts to take away from Vader as a character too. You're changing him now. All right, I'll let you play your games. Okay, you got this arm. Oh, and I took your arm. Come with me. No. Let me see how long I can go with this. That just, to me, that doesn't seem of Vader's character. Like, he's already given him chances. Vader wouldn't have done it
He
with
gave him
anyone
another
else.
chance in the last movie, Return of the Jedi.
When?
At the very end, when they were fighting, didn't he?
Vader?
Yeah.
Well, no.
Because Palpatine intervened.
I think they.
Palpatine didn't intervene.
Pal-
Luke is going at him, and Luke starts getting in a rage, and he starts going like this
Yeah.
until he takes his arm. And then Vader's just sitting there, and then that's when Luke makes a connection because he sees the arm, but then Luke looks at his own arm and realizing I'm following my father in his footsteps, and this is not what I am. This is not who I'm going to become. And that's when he turns to Emperor. You have failed, Your Highness. Throws the lightsaber, and that's when Emperor comes in and says, "All right, so be a Jedi," and kills him or tries to kill him.
Yeah.
I think if Vader wouldn't have killed Luke, if Luke had not jumped, if you cornered the same scenario, there's no other way to write that script without changing him. And if we change him, then
I think you're right.
he wouldn't be Vader.
Shit. So then maybe he would kill him.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that would leave Vader with no option. You know what I mean? I think you would have to go back to the Emperor and say, the son of Skywalker is dead.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
So Vader didn't. Hold on.
And then because all Palpatine wanted Luke was to take over Vader's spot.
Yeah, because
That's it.
Anakin was so strong, but Luke was his
Palpatine
next best
wanted-
option as a full
Palpatine wanted Vader
human being.
to recruit
Luke.
Luke.
But Vader knew Luke was there. That Palpatine wanted Luke to destroy him. So then Luke could take over as Palpatine's apprentice. Vader knew that.
Yeah.
So that's why Vader was like, well, join me. We'll kill this guy.
Yeah.
I'll be your master and you can be my apprentice.
Yeah.
And that really kind of falls into this thing,
Yeah.
You're purifying the lines to the two strongest being available, and that's what I mean. Because it was never like I hope Padme really did have a kid, so eventually one day he could be my replacement. Until once Vader knew that he had a son, then Palpatine knew. Palpatine wanted Luke because it was a second chance as an actual powerful apprentice, another Skywalker, but not maimed, not needing the suit, not being dependent upon something else.
So
Like
even
a younger, better version.
So even though he wanted more, because he could really choose two sides between Palpatine or working with Luke. Even though he wanted to work with Luke more and destroy Palpatine and rule the galaxy, he still decides to kill him. You're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, because in his eyes, he's already getting enough chances. He's like, look, if I can't convince this cat after he is facing certain death and I'm taking his friggin' arm, and I've told him, bro, there's more than just, hate versus evil. Like, we have blood. I am your father. There's no other option for Vader.
And that's why I'm saying, how could that scenario end then?
Yeah.
Showing, because to me, that would have to end like, okay, Luke is hanging there.
Uh-huh.
Vader has to be like, all right, come, I need you to this shaft, stormtroopers come in. He's like, remove him from there. Then stormtroopers, they can't bind him or anything, but they haul him off and put him in a shuttle, and then he gets taken to the Emperor.
And also think about it too.
Maybe I can write in Lando making an appearance again because he got pissed off at that deal.
Could be, yeah.
Saving Luke.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that would be the only way,
Yeah.
That Han Solo Boba Fett took off with Han Solo.
Mm-hmm.
They caught wind of, hey, Vader or stormtroopers have Luke. They blast the stormtroopers, get Luke, and then they haul ass out of there.
But I'm just thinking, how would you write it? What he somehow gets the surprise on him and shoots him with the blaster enough
fly
to
in on
No, because Vader's not going to be with the stormtroopers. He's just going to say, you put him over there. I got to go back and do what I need to do.
Yeah. But even then, you got to also think too, like what makes Vader so powerful is because
That's probably the only way.
he's he demands fear. Like they're like, dude, this guy's gonna dismember me just by looking at me. What is his subordinates gonna think of him when they're like, oh, I don't feel like killing him.
Mm-hmm. All right.
You're gonna put that question.
So the script would be either he kills him, or Lando if he can bust the cap and get out.
I think I'd like that. Where Lando.
But I think if that happens, you can write that in, and then somehow Luke escapes then, but then Lando dies.
No,
I think Lando stays.
No,
it's funny because
what plausible scenario that Lando distracts him enough where he walks away from Luke, and how does Lando fit into
Vader
that?
Because he's in the area, he's there.
Because Vader is on Cloud City, I think he would be going back to his shuttle, back to the Executor. Stormtroopers would be on their way to put Luke in a different ship. You know what I mean? So they would separate. I would think they would separate. But
that's what I'm saying is the only scenario for that to actually be plausible is that Lando's going to have to district him there because his intention will be to kill him, not to take him prisoner. So what you're saying, that's what I'm saying is what you're insinuating is not that Vader would take Luke away, but that Vader is in the process of is about to kill Luke, and then somehow Lando distracts him. Mm-hmm. But how do you do that and not putting Lando in the crosshairs? Well, is he going to shoot him? If that was the case, then Vader's going to sense it. He's going to stop it. Then he's going to pull. He's probably going to force choke Lando right there, or pull him in front of him, and then kill him. And then maybe somehow Luke makes it an escape. That maybe, but somehow Lando will be close enough that he would be sacrificing himself essentially. And we already know that not to be Lando's character either.
Mm-hmm. Maybe
so your correct answer would be Luke would be dead.
Big Trouble in Little China?
What's that?
Where he'd jump on the guy's back. And he says, all right, big boy. Let's try that again.
Oh, I can just hear that. You know what Jack Burton always says? Yes. A pork chop express. I need to watch that movie now.
That's a good movie.
But what do you have anything else, or are y'all good with that? I mean, to me, there's no other way.
Yeah.
Luke dies.
Yeah.
Luke should have died when he fell, but of course, it was probably even the Force that probably willed him.
No, I think it was the atmospheric pressures inside.
Well, you saw it though, because right at the very end, it looks like he turned.
Yeah, it's like,
into the vent.
Okay, yeah. But I think that's kind of a suction thing because the trash is not going to be. I think that was kind of like a trash ventilation system to where it's going to suck any kind of debris that's going down those shafts.
And it just so happens to be a door that opens up into it?
Mm-hmm. A door? No, it's just an open...
Oh, no. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of something else now.
Yeah, the door is when he kind of slides.
Uh-huh.
But if that was the case, then... Okay, maybe not.
You don't have a case. I'm thinking keep going.
That's my case.
Oh yeah, we're brutal here.
Last part of the SWAT threats. His kids are a threat.
Oh yeah.
From the very beginning, when he gets captured, Princess Leia, and he let her go.
Mm-hmm.
Palpatine, Yoda, and I say Yoda because. Well, he didn't know Yoda was there, but Yoda never met Vader. But
never met him as Vader.
Yeah.
Okay.
But through Luke, I mean, Yoda played a big role in preparing Luke to defeat Vader.
Yeah, because Yoda knew about the cave on Dagobah and Luke's failure there. No. Right? To Vader?
Yoda?
We're to assume that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Well, because, I mean, Yoda's, prepping him, saying, like, hey, like, you're going to go down there. And
yeah.
It's another test. And
so I realized that...
but I don't think Vader ever knew that Yoda was still alive.
The threats comes down to basically anybody who has the Force, or who can tap into the Force ability.
Jedi.
Is a threat to Vader.
Mm-hmm.
But I think also probably initially he doesn't see it as a threat, which could be a threat in itself.
Yeah.
Because even in The Force Unleashed, which I know is not canon, but he senses a great Jedi, and it wasn't the old man, it was the kid.
Mm-hmm.
And so he doesn't think like, okay, I'm going to kill him. He thinks, no, how can I turn this guy?
Yeah.
How can I make him work for me? How can I make him? How can I make him think that he's going to turn dark? So that could be a threat in itself, potentially. That was because that was the one thing with Luke though. He tried manipulating him, but he kept on giving Luke opportunities and chance only because of his bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's SWAT. Strength, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats.
Very nice. Very nice. So Tim, got a lot on Vader today, man.
Yeah, I learned a lot.
A lot of stuff. So
Impressive.
very most impressive. Yes. Well, I mean, you what?
Nothing. I'm just thinking about the human. He has to go take a shit.
Oh my god.
Poopy. It's recycled.
Now I know how he does it.
Yes. Along with the back to tank.
I'm glad you can sleep better at night now, but something tells me I won't be able to sleep at night. Because now I just imagine my badass warrior friend now. He walks around with a bag of shit.
Actually, if you open up the cape right here. No, I'm just kidding.
No way.
And now my real life friend is a psychopath. You got some shit, man?
I should put one, right?
Let me see it. Let me see me your poop.
I should make a bag right here on the side. No? No? Oh, okay.
Hey, I understand if she doesn't want to come back, but I'm wondering if I want to come back.
It would make for a good conversation piece if anybody asks.
Right. Like, what is that?
Did you know Lord Vader, the big bad of the Sith, does in fact poop? He's just like me, man. I poop, he poops. We're the same, practically.
Get the shills. Oh, my goodness.
No, if you think about oh my gosh, I don't even know why I'm thinking about this right now. But
I don't know if I want to hear it then.
the Secret Service for our president has to, every time the president takes his shit, they have to bag up his stuff because they can't allow any foreign anybody to get their hands on it, because if you do the work on it, you can find out
DNA analysis of what's.
Yeah, you can find out what he's allergic to. Yeah, you can find out.
So is that what all this other paper is? An application to be a ship scooper for the Secret Service?
Sorry.
Hey, Mr. President, man.
So you think they put in a septic tank?
Much like our president, I think that they would have to keep it away from anybody.
Yeah.
So I think we covered enough shitty.
So can we call this the shitty episode?
I'm still debating how hard it's going to be for me to edit all this shit out.
Yes, this episode was
Every time someone says shit in the assumption that we're actually talking about human feces, he's going to say bananas.
That's a tough subject to tackle.
He does in fact eat bananas.
BANANAS.
Not a lot of people.
And Gwen Stefani would be playing in the background. Thank you.
That's how I learned how to spell bananas.
So what did you do for like 30 years before that?
I just said bananas.
Bananas.
But no.
It's a B-A bananas.
Oh, man. Well, I think we've given enough credit to Whataburger today.
I'll tweet about it and they'll retweet it.
Whataburger for a year.
Yeah, we're going to have to hashtag.
Yeah.
Whataburger life.
What a BC life.
Oh, that could be a conversation. If Darth Vader does in fact eat, what would he order from the Whataburger menu?
Yeah, I always we talked about that.
Oh my god!
I'm serious. We gotta think about this here. He's human too.
No, I don't have to think about
what
that.
What does he order at the cantina when he goes to get something? I mean, of course they gotta smush it up because you gotta drink through a straw. But what does he get? What is it? What is his preferred? does he like meat or
blue
does he
milk,
like vegetables?
Does he like?
Oh, I mean, of course, blue milk. What is
I don't think the Dark Lord of the Sith has.
I like the question that Micah asked. If he were to go to Whataburger, what would he order? Is he going onion rings or fries? You going? She's saying Vader's gonna get the fries.
I'm thinking he's gonna get chicken, the dark meat, overcooked, with buffalo sauce.
Buffalo sauce. What do you think, Tim?
I think he would probably get one of the specialties, like the ones that are like every.
Oh,
the
so like
house.
the
Chop House burger.
Okay, whatever's the new thing.
Yeah.
That's out.
So Vader's now a conformist pig. Good job, buddy.
I'm saying he wants quality, and I think he would go after one of those.
Does he like onions?
I don't think it really matters because it's all going to be put in a blender anyway.
No, but it said he could eat orally here. So let's say that he is in fact eating. He's at Whataburger.
What if he just wants?
Maybe he just like no lettuce, no mayo, because that's probably too weak, right? To have mayo in your burger.
Nobody has mayo. Who puts mayo on their burger here?
Canadians.
Canadian. You hoser.
Freaking hoser. I'm still not convinced you really know what that means, but we can continue.
What?
Hoser.
The text you sent me, you called me a hoser?
Oh yeah, hoser. Yeah.
What makes me a hoser? Let's go.
Oh my gosh, this is not what. Okay.
No, this is perfect because we're also talking about Whataburger and the Darth Vader was around.
I
the
use that word as another form of saying fool. So instead of saying you fool, you hoser.
You hoser. It's just an educated person, right? Is actual.
Right. Yeah.
And
that's just a synonym for me to say for fool. I just say you hoser.
Which goes to show that you're then in fact uneducated. No.
So, what do you think his drink of choice would be? I'm going cherry Dr. Pepper.
Vader? Mm-hmm. Half Coke, half Diet Coke, because he's trying to watch his figure.
You know, I think he'd keep it dark side. Because I don't think that's dark enough.
Not dark enough?
You said cherry Coke?
Cherry Dr. Pepper.
Cherry Dr. Pepper? That's kind of dark. I think Dr. Pepper and Coke, yes. But anything else,
just straight.
He would not go high C.
No, I think...
He would not go with
they don't have that at Walmart.
tea, lemonade, Sprite.
He's going to go cherry Coke because Coke is classic.
Root beer.
Ooh.
Root beer. He's a root beer
Chocolate milkshake.
Wow.
Chocolate milkshake type of guy.
Yeah.
We're sure as hell humanizing him.
And
not only does he like to kill rebels, but my man poops, pees, and he likes Whataburger. Don't forget the chocolate chip.
well, and I think that would be
Water size, please.
Would he like Whataburger? Or would he rather have something else? Some other kind of
I
burger?
don't really think he would eat our stuff.
I think so.
I think he's good for his pace, man.
Or maybe not. There's a lot of sand here in Texas.
Because the wheat buns is going to make him.
Well, it depends on what part.
He's not going to look good in the suit, man.
True.
If he stays to the coast, like anything on the coast, there's a lot of Whataburgers on the coast. Probably wouldn't go to Whataburger.
Yeah.
He'd probably go in and out at San Antonio.
Yeah. Robin.
Yum.
They have unlimited fries.
So it seems like he likes
shake.
fast food, but what about other restaurants?
Steakhouse? No? Not seafood.
Steak King. I think you go to a steakhouse so you can get his steaks well done.
Maybe like a sushi.
Yeah, I was thinking about seafood.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be enough to fill him up.
Water associated with sand, beaches. And
Yeah. See, there you go.
That's salty.
And if you cook
It would remind
for
him
well
of that
done,
sand.
all the water's gone.
He would hate that.
Yeah. And then if it was the hibachi, that flames up, he's like,
I don't know if he's gonna get scared. Why would he get scared? Of that? He lives on a freaking lava planet.
So maybe
I'm all pissed off.
you wouldn't mind.
Your
that.
logic makes no sense. It's illogical.
What's the fun?
no.
So he likes hibachi.
My man likes pizza, but he hates pineapples.
Yeah. Too citrusy.
Is he a pineapple on a pizza type of guy?
Hell no.
No, I don't think so.
Or he's not my Dark Lord of the Sith. Anyway. You got anything else?
No, I think that's about it
Yeah.
for this time. Unless you want to give anything else? Izzy? No? No?
Just thinking about French fries again.
Yeah. Maybe round 2 in the fries.
They're still now.
Wow.
Wow. Well, we covered what? A little bit of Rebels,
Yeah.
right? Darth Maul.
Everything from Maul's
Darth
death
Vader,
to poop bags.
Yeah.
the chosen one.
Can we officially call this the shitty episode? Is that okay?
Down in the dumps episode.
I'll take that one back. I was on a real low note today. The league, the brown note.
Space matter. Fecal matter.
Yes. Hey, fecal matter matters.
This conversation right here is going to lead to a downfall in followers.
Oh my god. All right, well, let's wrap it up. So, Tim? Micah? Izzy? You don't want to say bye? You want to say bye all together at the same time?
Yeah.
Shitty lives matter.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to do what the council has spoken. Is that good? On 3? 1, 2, 3.
Three, what the hell's going on?
You have to edit this, by the way, because a lot of.
Oh, I know. I have a lot of editing on this one now.
Why don't we just
Bananas?
A lot of channels have their own closer, right? They say the same thing over and over.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, we've already established that the council has spoken.
Yeah. Well.
Fine, and enchiladas.
Thank you for watching, right?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta thank them. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And what other thing you want on there?
Right, that's good. You just said
That's
it,
it.
Tim. You do it.
What?
Yeah.
You just did it.
Alright, guys.
You are still listed as a host of the show, so.
Yes.
Yes. As the Force Choke, we want to thank you guys for watching and listening to our Force Choke podcast. I want to remind you guys to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and that's our show.
All right, thank you.
Goodbye.
We're the council.
The council has spoken.
Thanks for listening to The Force Choke. Head over to our website, theforcechoke.tripod.com for updates and videos. If you'd like to become a supporter of the show, head over to Fundly. That's fundly.com. Remember to subscribe to us on iTunes, YouTube, and give us a like on Facebook. This podcast is not endorsed or sponsored by Lucasfilm, 21st Century Fox, or Disney, and is for entertainment purposes only.